Hi, I wanted to come together to do a bloom in my Julie Cuts flower mold. Before I did this, I created using UV resin a center. So I used flowers like these, but they're much smaller. But I figured I'd show you these since you can actually see those. These are the size that I actually used. And then I just put them in a little cup with UV resin, and then I hardened it. It's just I don't see it around me now. I don't know why, but it's just one of those little cups, and I just used the bottom of it as the mold. I don't know why I don't have it around me now. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like this, but smaller. So I put it in, first I colored the edge of the mold with this poppy red. Then I put this in, I let it cure. I used my quick cure machine. I hope I don't have a lot of bubbles in there. I did try to get rid of the bubbles when I put it down, but we'll see. So I've mixed up 5 ounces of resin because I have a side project I'm working on. I'm hoping to have some extra resin. I'm using JDiction high gloss resin. It's a 1-to-1. I wouldn't call it super low viscosity, but it is a lower viscosity. I'm at 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put a little in my cup for my white. Then I'm going to pour a layer in the bottom of my mold. I'm worried because I could see some bubbles there. Oy vey. We'll see how it comes out, right? We'll see. All right, so to mix my white, I also have this funny thing I was going to ask you guys while we're here, is I ordered 2 bottles of CastinCraft that came at different times, but one is in this bottle and it hasn't worked very well for me, but it comes out faster. This one says it's made in Easton, PA. This one says it's made in Galesburg, Michigan, I think. I don't know if this one's an off-brand, not the real thing. I don't know. But I decided to give it another go for my white. I find that it takes more of it. So I've got about 1 ounce. I'm going to put 8 drops and then we'll see what it looks like. I'm actually going to do 10 because I could tell the way it's spreading in the cup that I probably will need a little bit more. So I'm at 4. I hate these droppers. This one seems to have smaller drops come out too. One more. All right. Let's see what this looks like. Let's give it a mix up. So yeah, if you know the difference between these 2 CastinCrafts, I need to go online and just do a search. But they're not the same. I think that looks good enough. I was debating. It looks super gray in the cup. So, but I think it's okay because you don't see the stick for a couple seconds. I'm going to go with it. All right, so for my alcohol inks, I wanted to play off of the center. The flowers have little yellow in the center, and then so I got lemonade for that, then ember, then Poppyfield. But I'm thinking if there's bubbles and I want to try to hide them, I probably should stick with the darker colors. So I am going to use Poppyfield in the center. I normally don't put dark colors in the center. We'll let that start to spread, and then I'm going to do ember on the outside. Let that spread and see how it goes. See if it spreads enough to give us enough color. I think I need a little more ember. Let's, do we want another Poppyfield? You know, I actually think I'm going to take some Poppyfield. Maybe put it around like this. All right, so let's get our white in our piping bag. I am planning on doing some sort of fun back. I haven't really decided what it's going to be yet. It'll be a crackle or maybe a fairy flower. I don't really know. Depending on how dark it comes out, I could do a Larimar. All right, where are my scissors? Cut a little tip off of it. And I'm planning to do a regular spiral and then wiggly lines. It really won't matter much what's in the center. I'm squeezing the bag. If you see it jump around just a little bit, it's because I'm applying some pressure because I may have cut it too small. All right, let me check and see how centered we are. Yeah, it might be okay. All right, now we're gonna do our lines. Squiggly line, squiggly line. I don't really need a swirl. I'm not going to go all the way in on these. All right, that's it. We'll be back to back it. All right, we're back. So I toyed with doing several different backs on this one, but I thought I really want the focus to be the center and maybe the edge. And I don't normally do it, but I'm going with clear resin. I'm using the gloves that came in a package because this is just going to be a fast working with resin. I wish they would send normal size hands. I don't know why. It just looks so, sorry. Another tangent I'm going to get off on is I use the Resiners Airless Pro to do my resin. I'm using JDiction high gloss resin. It's a 1-to-1, but since I'm decided to do all clear, because I want the focus to be the center, I wanted to make sure there were no bubbles because I'm also going to use my Resiners Fast Cure machine. And not to sound like an advertisement, these are just good products that help me do things better and faster. If you're ever interested in them, what I found is going to Amazon is the best deal. You can try my code in my description. There's also a link to my Amazon storefront. If you go in through there, you could see, because I have the products there, how much they cost and compare them against the Resiners website. Never pay more than you have to. That's my theory in life. And these aren't required things. You just wait till your resin degasses, or you use bubble reducing tools. You don't have to use a machine. You don't have to use Fast Cure. Just whatever you want to do. All right. So I normally wouldn't have brought you together for this, but I wanted to explain why I was just going to go with clear. before we got there, and it looks like I didn't miss. I was thinking I needed more resin, but I didn't mix it up, so I'm going to mix it up now. I do want to fill the entire mold. So all that work to get crystal clear resin, and I'm going to do another batch. I'm not going to bring you back for that one though. We'll be back when it's time to unmold. All right, we are shooting from my side table because I have something else in my fast cure machine. So we are here ready to check this out. It's still a little warm from the machine, but let's see how it went. I hope that the clear was a good choice. Fingers crossed. You just never know, right? Just get that out of the way. All right, so that's the one side. Oh, wow. I don't know if the center's a little silly with this. What do you guys think? It might be because the bloom is so pretty and the center is, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is the center cool or not? I do love the bloom. I love the edge. I think the clear was fine. Do I like the center? I don't know. Look, it's so cool. Let me know what you think.